Now, for my third whiskey of the night, the second of which you will see, the second whiskey of the night will be seen as the fourth one, the Sample Sunday. This one here is the Gauldrons. It's Campbeltown blended malt Scotch whiskey, bottled at 46.2%. And I'm going to first pour a dram of this guy. Purchased on the 5th of July. The 5th of July 2019 was $129.99. So that would be $13 in liquor tax and $6.50 in goods and services tax. So another $20 is $150. Yeah, $150 out the door, approximately. Canadian. Here we are. It's a dark bottle. It says on. Oh, I should pour a dram first, and then I'll read all the stuff it says on the bottle or on the tube. Come on. Ah, gotcha. Nice. Got this guy here. For there. Take the very top off the. There we are. And here is the Gauldrons. Good pop on that one. So this is the Douglas Laing expression of Campbeltown malt blend. So it can be only a blend of of malt from 3 distilleries. That would be the Glengyle, where they make the Kilkerran. That would be the Springbank, where they make Springbank. What are those other two? Longrow and the one that's not peated. Anyway, Springbank Distillery. It will come to me maybe after I stop recording. And the other one would be Glen Scotia, which is the other lowland Speyburn. No, not Speyburn. Hazelburn. That's it. Hazelburn. That's the other one coming from the distillery where they make the Springbank. Give me a couple drams and I get forgetful. There's a big spiderweb motif on here. And okay. Product of Scotland, the Gauldrons Campbeltown blended malt Scotch whisky, non-chill filtered, no coloring, 46.2% alcohol by volume. Specialist small batch bottling, 700 mils for $150. So that's like every 10 milliliters cost $2? No. Something like that, yeah. Let's see. Occupying a remote location, even by Campbeltown's standards, on the extreme west coast of Scotland, the Gauldrons literally means Bay of Storms. But it's not just the dark storm clouds gathering, but out in the Atlantic that set the pulse racing here and make the hairs on the back of your neck stand on end. As you step onto the Gauldrons' fine ocean sand, you also step back in time. In the distance is where a spider building its web with great patience but great difficulty inspired King Robert the Bruce to try and try and try again, having been defeated by his enemies all around. you can sense the ghosts of the long-lost distilleries that once proudly proclaimed Campbeltown Scotland's whisky capital. Classically Campbeltown in style, Douglas Laing's The Gauldrons takes you down the long and winding road over moorland past now abandoned distilleries and villages to one of the most isolated whiskey outposts in the world. Complex nose reveals, okay, not going to read any more of that. I'm going to find out all about the complex nose on my own. Now, where did I put, oh, the lid is on top. Very good. Okay, so this was not a cheap one, but it's a rare one from what I think it was part of the Premium Spirits release of 2018, if I'm not mistaken, since I got it in 2019. Yeah, it sat on the shelf for a while. I'm getting something already a little funky. Kind of earthy. Like the inside of a dunnage warehouse. And black mold and dirt. The earth, very earthy. Do I get any fruit? Some, but it's indistinct. It's overlain by that funkiness to begin with. If you like the likes of Springbank and Kilkerran, you'd probably enjoy this. As this is most likely a blend of Kilkerran and Glen Scotia and Springbank. Yeah, earthy and funky. That's it so far. Let's see what kind of legs we got on this. If we have any at all. Legs. There's a ridge there upon which there are drops forming. These are the secondary drops. The primary drops went by quickly. These secondaries are taking a while. Interesting. Might be somewhat viscous. I'm getting things like melons. There's a heavy melon note on this one, which now that the funk has sort of moved aside, I'm able to pick up on. So funky melons. Funk melons. Am I getting a little bit of tar, a little bit of peat? Maybe, or that's part of the funk. More melons. I think they were focusing on melons with this one. What does it say on the back? It's probably the same thing that it says on the tube. Occupying a remote location. There you go. Melons and a bit of honey. Actually, now that I think about it, there's quite a bit of honey. Honey is one that I have trouble often nosing when other people get it. But this one kind of bangs you over the head. That's what it is. Honey and melon. I think the melon is fading now and the honey's coming in. A little more honey as I delve deeper. Sweet. The funkiness is still there, but kind of moving into the background. There's something else. Cherry? A little bit of a cherry note. But mostly melons and honey. Okay, I'm going to see what they say about the nose, just to see what they say. The nose reveals honeycomb, brown sugar, sea salt, and a late hint of subtle spices. Hint of subtle spices. Very subtle. Very subtle. Brown sugar? No. Not really. Honey, yes. And melons, yes. Brown sugar? No, I don't get brown sugar. I do get a sweetness from the honey, yes. Or the honey-like sweetness, but I guess brown sugar if I really dig hard. But I've been digging pretty good so far. Okay, let's taste it. Now I'm getting spices. Cinnamon, nutmeg. Steak spice, allspice. Is that a paprika note I'm getting too? Wow, interesting, spicy. Some cloves maybe. Very spicy on the palate. Melons and honey. No funk now. Funk is gone. No suggestion of peat, or maybe I'm just so used to heavy peat that I'm not getting much. What is that other? That cinnamon, or it's kind of a spice. Cinnamon, paprika, steak spice. I'm getting more spices on the nose than I got before. It's not just a hint anymore. Interesting how this changes as it goes along. From something funky and earthy down to melons, down to honey. And where I didn't get any spice before, now I'm getting it. Okay. The mouthfeel is thick and chewy. I'm getting spices, white pepper. Now I'm getting a vanilla note creeping in from underneath all of that. So was it ex-bourbon barrels mostly? I don't know, but I'm getting a vanilla note. There's ginger too. Oh, interesting. This is complex. I think that's what they were aiming at Douglas Laing, complexity. Delicious. It's going to be interesting to see how this goes as it goes down, but I can't see how much is in there. Oh, I can sort of see how much is in there. We're just around the shoulder mark. And this might get better as it goes along. Spicy finish. Peppery. Did I say ginger? Maybe even a bit of garlic. And I like garlic, so that's not a complaint. That is a fine blend. Fine spicy blend. Just like most other Douglas Laing blends, they're all good. I haven't had a bad one yet. And this one maybe is a little hard to find. Let me know if you've had it and what you think of it. I quite like it. Slancheva.
Foodquig.
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 Yeah.